Dear student of class 9, now we are going to proceed with chapter 7 Microsoft Word. In previous video we have discussed about the formatting of text. In that we have discussed about character formatting and paragraph formatting. In this video we have discussed about some more topics of paragraph formatting. Now line spacing. Line spacing refer to the space between two or more lines in a document. A document with increased line spacing has good readability, however, it also consumes more space. Therefore, we have to specify the optimum line spacing in a document so that we can read its content easily and also utilize the available space properly. To specify the line space, we have to follow some steps. First, we have to select the paragraph or place our pointer inside the paragraph. Then select the Format tab and click on Paragraph option from menu bar. The paragraph dialog box shown here in this video. Now click on Indent and Spacing tab. After clicking on Indent and Spacing tab, we have to select the line spacing option as shown here with and mark with step 4. And when we click on the drop down arrow of line spacing option, it will show all the spacing option. Now by here we set the appropriate spacing option for our text and click on OK button to apply that spacing option on our paragraph. Next, space between paragraph means first one is line spacing, space between a line. Second, space between paragraph. Paragraph spacing refer to the space between two or more paragraphs in a Word document, means the space between one paragraph and the other paragraph. These spacing can be used before paragraph and after paragraph. To set the paragraph spacing, we have to click on Format tab. From there select Paragraph option from menu bar. Paragraph dialog box open as shown here. Then we have to click on Indent and Spacing option. Now from Indent and Spacing option, we have to set the spacing option of above paragraph or below paragraph as we want to add space for the space in between the paragraph. After setting that value, we have to click on OK button. As we click on OK button, the paragraph spacing is applied to our paragraph. Now the next topic is page formatting. In previous video we have discussed that formatting are of three types: character formatting, paragraph formatting and page formatting. So previous both formatting, character formatting and paragraph formatting we have already discussed. Now we are going to discuss page formatting. The arrangement of text on a page is also called the text layout. Page formatting refers to the process of designing a page by giving the desired setting to the essential element of the page, such as page size, orientation and margin. In other words, to format a page, we need to set its size, orientation and margin. To format a Word page, we need to use the page style dialog box as shown here in video, which is opened through Format Page option of the menu bar. When the page style dialog box appear, we have to click on Page tab. Now from there, page format. From page format, we have to select the size of the page. Whatever page we have selected, its height and width are shown in below boxes. Now from orientation, we have to select the orientation, either portrait or landscape. Portrait means the page is in vertical form, and in landscape it will be in horizontal form. Now from margin we have to select the right, left, top and bottom margin. Margin, it is already discussed earlier videos that the space between the corner of a page and the text is the margin. So by using margin option we can set the margin of our page. Now after setting the size, orientation and margin, we have to click on OK button. So our page formatting is done through that. Next topic is header and footer. In some situation we may need to include some vital information about our document at the top or bottom of the document, or at both the places. This vital information could be the document title, page number, creation date, author name, etc. This information appear outside the body of the document, at the top of as a header and at the bottom as a footer. Once placed, this information will always remain at its place, no matter how many times we edit the content of our document. Now header. Header is a section that appear at the top of each page between the top margin and the first line of the text. Any text or graphic that we insert in a header appear at the top of every page in the document. A typical header includes the document title and author's name and date of creation and modification of the document. To add header, we have to select the insert. We have to click on insert tab. Now from there we click on header and default option. As we click on header and default option, header dialog box will a header section appear on the above of the document. Now whatever text we want to use in header or type in header, we have typed the text or information in this header section and it will be used as a header. Footer. Footer is a section that appear at the bottom of each page. Just like the header, we can insert anything in the footer. This information is shown at the bottom of every page in the document. A footer usually include page number and document name. To add a footer, we have to click on insert tab. From their footer and default. As we click on default option, a footer section is displayed at the bottom of our document. Now in this section, whatever information we want to display, we can type here or insert here in the footer section, and by that footer is inserted in our document. Next topic is border and border option. How we add border for a paragraph or for a page. To add border option for a paragraph or a page, we have to click on insert tab. From there we click on border and shading option. As we click on border and shading option, border and shading dialog box will appear as shown here in video. Now from there we click on border tab. As we click on border tab, it will show different option, means the type of line alignment, the style of border, spacing to the content, the thickness, color. By here we set all the different option for our page border or paragraph border, and after setting all the option, we click on OK button to apply that border to our document. Now this is about your chapter 7. Your chapter 7 is completed. Thank you.